All right. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Rahakwakadash. I would like to give honor and praises to the Most High and His Son Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, and give double honors to the elders from GMS and from other brothers that have been putting the work in for X amount of years. Um, and honors and all honor and praises is given to the Most High. Um, yeah, I'm coming back again with another video, right? And you know, the other videos that you've seen is based on the dreams that I have. Those are the three dreams that stood out the most to me. I'm about to tell another slight dream or vision that I had, and it's short. It's not long. Okay, so um, the ones that I was explaining to you guys about the experiences that I have encountered, right? It's it's real, man. It's really real, man. And for the Most High to show me something like that, he explained to us that he was going to show his dreams and visions, and to his sons and daughters and his prophets, in the end times. So um, this particular dream that I have right here is that I was in my home um, during the day, and I was sitting at home. I had just finished driving. I parked my car, came upstairs, you know, drunk a little bit of water, just sitting there relaxing, and I was just waiting to go get my son from school. So I took a little nap, and as I doze off, just for a moment's time, um, as soon as I closed my eyes, like a quick uh, vision came to me, and in this dream, or this vision rather, I was like in some kind of, I wouldn't say like a cave, because I don't want to say a cave, but it was like I seen like it was, you know what? All right, let it. I'm gonna let it be. What it is. I'm gonna use cave. I don't want to use cave, but I'm gonna use cave. So I'm in this cave, sort of like, and you see, like as soon as you walk, you see like a big chair, and the big chair is in the back of the cave, right? And 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 as I'm walking down this path to try to get to the chair, I see nobody there. I'm like, yo, what is this big chair here? And there's nobody sitting in the chair. So as I'm continuously walk, I see these lights of fire, like it's spiraling all through the caves. And I'm like, yo, what is this light or fire or lantern light? It's like fire. And around the chair, around the throne, and so I'm like, yo, what is this? Right? But I know what it is. But my mom, like, why this is here at this moment? So as I walk and walk and walk and walk to the chair, the chair, it just kept getting further and further away. So as I'm coming, the chair's going back. As I'm moving forward, the chair's going back. As It was just a constant thing. It wouldn't let me get close to it. But it was nobody there. So I felt like, damn, is the Most High playing hide and go seek? Like, what's going on? So I was getting kind of like frustrated, but I started laughing because I'm like, why are you allowing me to walk to the chair, but you keep making the chair get further and further away? And the lights, it was like some kind of like lights, or the fire was like dimming. It was like dimming down. It was like, at one point it started to illuminate, and then it started to dim. And it's like, it was getting dimmer and dimmer. So, maybe the dream or this vision was expressing to me, as more I walk to the Most High, you know, don't give up, and it was like he was testing me to keep going, keep pushing, because I know that the Lord is very merciful. I know that he doesn't want to take away his love and his grace, and all the bad things that we have done, he still have mercy upon us, which we don't deserve, because of his mercy is unthinkable. It's greater than any human being can have mercy on any other person. That's why the scripture tells us, man, if you want the Most to have mercy upon you, you have to have mercy upon others. If you're gonna show mercy, how you want the Father to forgive you if you can't forgive others? How you want the Father to have mercy upon you and you don't have mercy upon others? That doesn't work that way. That's not the characteristics of the Most High. If you're doing the opposite, it's contrary to what he wants us to do. You know what I'm saying? So, that was just in my vision. So maybe in his vision that I had, maybe the Lord was telling me, well, I'm gonna have you keep coming, but I'm gonna push myself away. But you gotta work hard to stay in this truth, man. Stay firm in his faith. I don't know. Maybe I might be wrong interpreting. Maybe he didn't. Maybe the moment of my life, maybe he wasn't dealing with me. I don't know. You know what I mean? Or maybe he was showing me something. I don't know. So the Lord is he has a strange way of explaining himself, but it's not strange to him, and it's normal. To us, the mind can't comprehend it because our spirit is these are spiritual things. The carnal mind can't perceive these things. They don't understand. So as time went on, I was looking up another pathway. I was going up like on a ramp, in a cave. There was like more lights up there, and it started dimming down. So, that's one of the dreams that I had, man. I had countless of dreams. I think the Most High, he used me. He always showed me dreams, like always giving me dreams and dreams and dreams. And that's been of lately. Not saying that but even when I was a little boy, I used to have these dreams, and these dreams were just, sometimes it was kind of terrifying, sometimes, but I would have these dreams, man. So I would pray to the Most High to protect me, in my sleep, because sometimes you may have spirits that could stronghold you down, you know what I'm saying? And, try your best to, to always pray, man. Prayer is a key, man. Who cares? Who cares if someone don't believe? Like, cause you don't believe, I don't make my faith less because you don't believe. You just a nigga that don't believe. So, I don't care who's looking, or depend on how they feeling. I don't care. So I know that the Most High, you know, He has opened my eyes, you know, to His Word, to what He's trying to do, what He's manifesting, reading, searching out, and trying to learn as the day goes on. Because I don't know everything. You know, I'm not a master teacher. You know, so as the day go on, I try to learn much as possible, man. You know, try to read a lot of historical books. You know, read a lot of these these books that was written by great men that was explaining and giving the resources of where they got it from, and just breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as time go on, you know, I'm open-minded to read, but I'm not open-minded where it starts to get confusing and starts going off. I will not. I won't continue in reading that. So it has to be truthful, make sense, and it has to hit home for our people. You know, we have a lot of great writers, great authors, great journalists. A lot of our people went through a lot, you know, here. Even if you're not a Hebrew Israelite and you don't believe in what I believe in as far as in the Bible, but I can relate to our people's struggle, because our people been through a lot on this earth, man. Our people been through a lot through hell, man. Man, we're still going through hell. You know, we've been destroyed as a people. We've been lied. We've been we've been we've been made a laughing stock. You know, they use us as entertainment and for show, and I'm sick of that shit. They don't. This government don't use. They at least don't use these other nations to be fucking for entertainment. The other nations try to get in where they fit in, but you know, they rarely succeed. You know, because they don't got that flavor like we got. They don't got that salt. I'm not saying those other people of the nations don't have talent, or they don't get busy. You know what I'm saying? But on a real high level, they can't out rap us, they can't out dance us, they can't outbeat us, they can't do none of these things. We are more sufficient than them, but we at the bottom of the totem pole because we have this eternal beef and hate towards one another. You know what I'm saying? We have this evil contention against each other. You know, it's a perpetual hatred that we share amongst each other. You know, and it's sickening, man. It's sickening. You got dudes out here that's insecure. You got women out here that's insecure, you know, and they dealing with demons. And the Lord can't use these people, man, because they got demons on them. You got to get them demons off of you. You got to acknowledge your wrong. Let people that's in this truth, that's sincere, and that the Lord is dealing with them, pray for you. You're supposed to go to leadership and eldership to pray for you. Or you go to Yahweh Shai and you say, Lord, please have mercy upon me. Help me get this off of me. Start engaging in His Word. Read the chapters. Read the books. You know? If you don't have understanding, let somebody teach you the understanding of how the scripture is supposed to be taught. Because everybody think that when Israelites read the Bible, they think that we're reading it from a visceral hatred standpoint. That's not the point. That's not the case. We're reading the truth as the truth is being said from the Word, and we're just reading it. But you guys are not taught how to know. You guys are not taught the mysteries of the scripts, man. Because the Lord didn't reveal it to you. You got to understand, once the scriptures come out and once the precepts come out, that's how you understand the scriptures. And then as time go on, you want to read the scriptures, you know, chronologically, yes, you can do so. You know, that's what it's there for. But just remember that these precepts talk about uh, the prophecies to come. It talk about the old times. It talk about the present. So it's a lot of things that you have to understand. You know, a lot of religion don't understand it because that's not how God taught taught His people how the scripture should be taught. So that's why people say, "Oh, this and that." I don't believe in it. It's a white man's book. But how can it be a white man's book if you read it? It would tell you that the destruction is coming to the white man. So if a book is talking about a destruction, let's say if I'm a so-called white man, right, and I find out that this book is telling me that it's going to destroy me, I'm terrified. I don't want to read that. I want to read a book where there's a happy ending for my people. That's why they lie against it. They lie so much where it doesn't it put a stumbling block so that you can't read it. But once you read it and take the time to understand the history, the scriptures it's an historical document of the Israelites. Why is it that the Israelites can have no history? But then when it comes to Egyptology, talk about the Africans, the Nubians, they got history. But when it comes to Israelites, oh, don't talk about that shit. Because you don't like the way it's being taught. You don't like the way it's being spoken of. You don't like that it's confidence behind it. It bothers, it ruffles your feathers. So that's why people get upset. Oh, don't tell no dreams that you have. Oh, don't tell me when I'm wrong. Oh, it's always a problem. Cause you try to mix it with Christianity. You try to mix how we read it supposedly towards towards the people. You trying to say, oh, the Israelites read the same book, but we got a problem how they say it because the Christians don't have enough balls to go out and teach the true doctrine. So you get mad because it's unity. You mad because brothers are realizing who they are. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, nobody's not forcing you to do anything that you don't want to do. You know, it's not about pushing God on you. It's not about pushing Yahushua on you. It's only for the elect. The other people, that's on you. You can't make nobody believe. If it was up to me, I would want to make everybody believe, but I can't. It's not reality. The reality is the Most High is only for His elect. And y'all don't like about when the Israelites talk about, oh, the kingdom's for them and they're gonna have servants. What's wrong with that? Aren't you a servant to your servant, to the oppressor? When the scripture tells us that the oppressor was the servant and you was the king, you was the high roller. They was low base. You was the head and they was the tail. So what I'm telling you is the fact that all this stuff is going to end for the greater good to come, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't want to be too long-winded with this. You know what I mean? So that's the dream or vision that I had, and this vision was predicated to the fact that when you read in the scripture, the Lord talk about His throne, talk about how Yahweh sit on the right side of Him. You know what I'm saying? And then in my dreams that I did have, in my vision I did have, I saw a chair. I saw a glimpse of Him sitting in it, a body figure, but I couldn't see His face. He wouldn't let me see it. You know what I mean? Because you gotta either wait until the death or wait until this prophecy be fulfilled, then the judgment, and then all these things happen. Then you can see the Lord. You know, you gotta. We can't see Him in our flesh, cause the Lord said that your body is so filthy, you can't be in the presence of Him. You will die. That's why the Lord has when you die, your spirit be with Him, not the flesh. That's what the flesh is. The flesh is nothing. This is a shell. It's your spirit. People be afraid to die. I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's going to happen. But the Lord said His death is He delight in the death. It's not terrifying because your spirit moves on into the spirit world. You're not torturing, being poked by a red devil with horns. That's crazy. Even the wicked and righteous, Scripture tell you that they go into the spirit world. They don't have to deal with no more of their wickedness that they do on the earth on it, and the righteous don't gotta keep doing righteousness on the earth. They both gonna get their reward for what they done on the earth. So that's why Yahushua told us. He said, "Great is He will be called in the kingdom that teaches men to keep the commandments." And you're gonna be called least in the kingdom because you teach men how to break laws. So you're not gonna have a certain stature in the kingdom, man. You're gonna be a regular ass Israelite in a kingdom. This is the reward is for those who was diligent and who kept the faith. You understand, to the very end. That's what that's about, man. Making sure that your election is sure. You guys gotta understand that, man. The elect have to understand that. The rest of the other people, the 2/3, y'all keep on having a dream, which your dream that you think is reality, which is bullshit. You still want to be a rapper. You still want to do this and that and that. Why? Okay, you become a rapper, you get success, you get a couple $1 million. Okay, cool. You buy everything that you want and need, and then that's it. What are you proving? What are you proving? You proving to people that you what? Success should be come from the purity of your heart from the Lord. You try to obtain success on your own will by it's your own self-will, man. Hell with that shit. So, that's it, man. I just want to say shalom. Enjoy your day and peace.